Joy Reid humiliated as MSNBC slashes her salary. Now, I take no solace in this. I'm not happy about it. I think everyone should get the bag. They work hard. Even if you work hard and spew these lies, I think you should be paid for it. But she, people are just fed up with her lies, fed up with her deceit, and they just turned her off and stopped watching her despicable show because she just come off as an evil, bitter woman. I mean, that's all it is. So MSNBC was like, "Nah, you're not gonna lose all these viewers and continue to get the bag that you used to get." So we're gonna talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. Has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from the great Frank Bergman from Slay News, and he reports that divisive, race-baiting MSNBC anchor Joy Reid has been left red-faced after the network slashed her salary. In the run-up to Election Day, Reid was one of the leading corporate media voices promoting failed Democrat candidate Kamala Harris's campaign. Much of her efforts focused on warning her viewers that President Donald Trump was a threat to them. However, the desperate propaganda backfired when the American people gave Trump a historic landslide win. Since the election, MSNBC's top-rated show have seen their viewing numbers plummet. Y'all know I've been talking about this all year. Nielsen Media Research revealed earlier this month that the readout has lost a whopping 47% of its total audience. Almost half. Almost half of the people turned her off, man. It's crazy. And Reid's show was averaging 1.4 million viewers ahead of Trump's victory, according to Fox News. However, the average number of viewers plunged to 760,000 after the election. That is wild. I mean, YouTubers get better viewership. But Reid's show also lost 52% of viewers from the critical 25 to 54 age demographic. Weighing in on the market's post-election viewership plunge, an MSNBC on-air pundit told the Daily Beast, quote, we were so Harris propaganda that when she lost, viewers were shocked. It turned into one giant circle J. We all know what that is. An echo chamber. If MSNBC wants to be out of service to its viewers, they can't keep them in fantasy land. So that's what I'm saying. You got to tell the truth sometimes. You can't continue to lie to people, lie right in people's face, and expect them to continue to watch you. But they're doubling down on it. They haven't changed a thing, which is the crazy part. You would think they would change and try to get viewers back, but they refuse to. They refuse to, and they're doubling down on their idiocracy. But in the wake of the election, Comcast made the decision to spin off its flagging MSNBC Universal Cable Television properties. Following the decision, MSNBC reportedly cut Rachel Maddow's annual salary by $5 million. I'm pretty sure I did a video on that as well. And Maddow will continue raking in $25 million from her renegotiated contract. I mean, that's wild, right? I think she only works like a couple days anyway, and she's making all of that money. It comes after Maddow's comments about Georgia Dr. Mahindra Amin, who deemed, quote, verifiably false by a judge and might cost NBC Universal $30 million. But they continue to lie. That's the bad thing about it. They get sued and end up having to pay all this money, and they still won't fix their ways. However, the network wasn't finished with Maddow and was apparently keen to keep slashing. According to Lachlan Cartwright of Anchor newsletter, Reid and MSNBC, quote, the 11th hour host Stephanie Rule are similarly facing pay cuts. Rule recently quoted mockery with her softball Harris interview, an embarrassing attempt at fact-checking Vice President-elect J.D. Vance hyperbolic joke. I remember that one. The Washington Free Beacon indicated that Reid and Rule are believed to make around $3 million and $2 million per year, respectively. Critics online appeared less surprised by their pay cuts, however. Instead, they were more surprised that Reid was poised to continue collecting millions of dollars despite her divisive rants and racist commentary. That's what I'm saying. Why would you continue to have someone that is so divisive? People can't stand. She spew lies and hate, and you could continue to have this woman on primetime television. I don't understand it. But Jonathan Coey, a senior fellow and journalist at the Discovery Institute, noted, quote, "The state of left-wing corporate media is unrecognizable. Say wild things on air and you still get to keep your job." When asked about the pay cuts, an MSNBC spokesperson told the New York Post the network would not comment on personal matters. But there you have it. The left-wing media is collapsing, and that like I noted earlier, they continue to double down and they continue to dispute these lies and this hateful stuff. Sooner or later, they're gonna collapse, and they're not gonna have anyone watching their shows. But y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.